I was thinking, right? And I came up with something very, very interesting. Let me know if you think it's interesting as well. Let's look at death for a minute, right? It's something that none of us can avoid. We all have to die, right? But what happens when someone you know passes on, transitions, or dies? What happens? This is how I see it. In a week, we're still holding them real, real dear in our hearts. We still can't believe it. We're still, just in disbelief that this person is gone. I'll never let your legacy die with me. That's what we're saying in a week, right? And then what happens after a month? You slip like once or twice. Things are a little busy, and then you recall it, and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I was so busy. Forgive me. I'll always uphold your legacy. That's after a month, right? And then after 6 months, right? They've been detached from society so long that it's hard to even remember how they coexisted in society, right? And then I start talking to God. I say, God, that's not enough for me. I'm not here putting my flesh under all this subjection. I'm not doing all of this hard work to only be forgotten about in 6 months, right? And if you also don't want to just be forgotten about in 6 months, then you got to secure your legacy. Yes, please understand, when your life is all said and done, the only thing that really matters is what have you done? How good of a servant were you? How many lives did you positively impact? Is the world a better place because of you? These are the crucial questions. And here's 3 strategies that will help you solidify your legacy. Number 1, you gotta be bold enough to live your best possible life at all times, right? You gotta commit to it. Number 2, you gotta be disciplined enough to remove yourself from anyone or anything that don't motivate you. And number 3, you gotta develop a greatness mindset. A mind bold enough to believe that you gotta view life and receive life, everything in it, as motivation. Absolutely. Because here's the thing. If you want to leave a legacy, everything counts. So you know what that means? That means that you got to become your very best self. That means that you got to have a realistic perspective on life. And that means that you got to be selfless, because leaving a legacy, it includes you, but it's not about you. It's about leaving something that the world can continue to use and benefit from and thrive from when you're long gone. That's what legacy is about. And never forget, my friend, you were born to be great.